I know one of the things that there's some parallels with dental and the health industry as far as consolidation goes. What are some things that you've seen coming together? Your wife works for a DSO. You come from the health field. What are some things that you see that are running parallel there?
Yeah, so actually going back 15 years in the medical world, right? That's when you started to see the pendulum start to swing, and there was a lot of consolidation. Larger kind of physician groups were acquiring solo practices, and then you have health systems starting to acquire groups, physician groups, simply to build out their ecosystem. They wanted to kind of create their own ecosystem of care, and provide that access. And they knew that one of the only ways to do that is to go out and either build their own physician practices or go out and acquire folks who are just the right complement to kind of their vision. So that was kind of rapid growth. Well, over the last 5-7 years, you start to see more of that trend in the dental space. You start to see, of course, you have the DSOs who are really in the de novo phase where they're just going out and building, and it's kind of a real estate game as well for them. They're buying land, they're purchasing, they're building, or they're just in the right spaces based on some data-driven decisions, right? But then you started to see now more of a roll-up of acquisition of these groups, and which is quite frankly difficult. We did this in the medical space when you're trying to roll up different practice philosophies and kind of personalities into one umbrella company. You really have to have some strong leadership that's in place. And so, in the medical world, that's kind of what we started to see is there was a tremendous amount of focus on operational excellence, right? Using groups and philosophies like Lean Six Sigma, design thinking principles, where you're actually looking at the end user. There's a famous book out there, and I know in the dentistry world, they're starting to use it too. It's called Checklist Manifesto, right? Where, these things are just critical when it comes to patient safety and overall experience. So the trend, started to kind of mirror in the same sense of consolidation. You start to get a lot more private equity backed groups who see that, it's a fragmented industry. And with any type of fragmentation, if there's some consolidation, there's also some potential economies of scale. So the dental trend has kind of really mimicked the exact same thing that I was able to see, obviously on a smaller scale. Right? I saw the same thing in the physician.